anywhere in this area out by Faribault, north of Waseca, near this area here, you are going to want to be taking your safe place. Take shelter right now. You're going to want to be in the lowest floor of your house, interior room, away from windows. Grab something to put on your head. Helmets, heavy pillows, heavy blankets are all great options. Just make sure you are not outside. Make sure you're not by any windows. Again, ground level of your house, away from windows, interior room. The smaller the room, the better. Closets are good, bathrooms are good. Just get away from those exterior walls of your house. Again, we do have a tornado warning for some of Blue Earth, Waseca, and LeSueur counties, as well as this severe thunderstorm warning extending a little bit further outside of it. I'm going to grab my clicker really quick. Again, if you're just joining us, we do have a tornado warning in effect for some of our counties, Waseca County, Blue Earth County, and LeSueur counties. If we go a little bit onto velocity, we can see that couplet is there outside of Waseca in this area. We can see the blue or the green and the red next to each other is indicating that tighter rotation. Again, we do have that tornado warning in effect for some of our counties. We are watching this tornado warning very closely. Again, if you are in the area that is in that red, you are going to want to be taking your safe place at this time, north of Waseca, east of Mankato, and closer to the Faribault area as well. Definitely be taking your safe place. It looks like we're approaching the Janesville area as well as Waterville and Morristown. Anyone in those areas, be taking your safe place, taking shelter. Make sure you're on the lowest floor of your house, interior walls, and put something on top of your head. Again, grab a helmet, grab pillows and blankets, anything that can protect your head from any of that flying debris. Again, we do have this tornado warning. There was a funnel cloud spotted in this area outside of Janesville, as well as Elysian, Waterville, and Morristown. If you have friends in these areas, be sure to give them a call really quick. Tell them to be keeping an eye on this storm. Again, we do have this tornado warning, and we have this severe thunderstorm warning extending outside of this tornado warning as well. Again, we did see a funnel cloud. We don't have confirmed touchdown quite yet. Lots of lightning going on with this event, lots of rotation, very heavy rain. We could be seeing some hail with this as well. Anywhere, Janesville, Elysian, Waterville, Morristown, anywhere north of Waseca, even out further towards the northeast, closer to Faribault, out in this area. You're going to want to be taking shelter, paying attention to this. This is not the time to go outside and look at it. You need to be taking shelter. Flying debris is very dangerous. We don't want anybody to be getting hurt with this. Again, you're going to want to be making your way to your safe place at this time. Lowest floor of your building or your house, if you're in an apartment building, under the staircase is a great option. That lowest floor into an interior hallway, interior closets, things like that are all great options. Put something over your head to protect you from anything blowing around your house, any debris, any flying debris as well. We're going to want to be taking that shelter at this point. Again, we do have this tornado warning in effect for some of Blue Earth, Waseca, and LeSueur counties, making its way closer to Waterville and Morristown. Looks like we have a new thunderstorm warning that was just issued for this area. We are seeing this storm moving in this general direction, so anyone out in this area, be getting in contact. If you have friends or family out there, make sure that they're keeping an eye on this. This came out kind of quickly. We don't know if everybody's necessarily paying attention to it. Again, we do have a tornado warning, a lot of lightning going on, a lot of heavy rain as well. This isn't the time to go outside and look at it. You won't be able to see it. We're seeing a lot of rain here and a lot of lightning. That lightning is just as dangerous. Make sure that we are taking shelter. Again, lowest floor of your house. If you're in an apartment building, get to the lowest floor. Interior room, away from windows, away from doorways. You're going to want to be in a heavier area, center of the house, away from those exterior walls, and definitely away from windows and doors. Grab something to put it on top of your head. We are going to be continuing to track this storm as it makes its way this way. Again, we did have another severe thunderstorm warning issued for these areas, and we do still have this tornado warning in effect for a good couple more minutes. Again, we are watching this rotation begin to move kind of to the northeast. Anyone northeast of this area, you're going to want to be paying attention. Give me 1 second, I'm going to adjust this radar. But again, if you're just joining us, we do have a tornado warning that was issued for some of our area in Blue Earth County, Waseca County. It is moving closer to Waterville and Morristown. You're going to want to be paying attention to this. Call anybody that is in this area. Looking even ahead, Kilkenny, Montgomery, Shieldsville, La Center, those are all towns you need to be keeping an eye on this. Start making your way to that safe place. If we switch this over to velocity, we can see over where this rotation is in Janesville. Again, this is confirming that we do see some very tight rotation. When we look at these colors, the red is going away from the radar, that green is going towards the radar. So when you have that couplet, as we call it, that's how we know we have some tighter rotation in the Janesville area. Again, this is heading this way, and this whole area is going to be encapsulated in that tornado warning. Again, we do have this tornado warning in effect for some of our counties. You're going to want to be paying attention to this, moving into your safe place if you are in the path of this or anywhere near it. Call your friends, let them know that they need to be paying attention. We are again seeing a funnel cloud potentially with this tornado warning. Again, near Waseca, north of Waseca, southwest of Faribault, and south of New Prague. Even if you're going closer to this area, you're going to want to be paying attention. Tell anyone that you know that's out here. Pay attention to this storm. We could be seeing some hail with this. Actually, let me put on our hail tracker, see if we're seeing any hail. It looks like we could be seeing some hail in the Janesville area where we see this gray color. Could be over a ½ inch, so could be about ping pong ball size at the most, about $50 size or quarter size hail with this. Again, we do have a tornado warning that we are watching for our areas, Blue Earth County, Waseca County, and some of LeSueur County as well. We do have this tornado warning in effect. Elysian, Waterville, Morristown, even closer to Kilkenny, Cordova, further out Montgomery, La Center, even Erin, Shieldsville. You all should be making your way to your safe place as this system is making its way through. We could be seeing some lofted debris with this as well, making sure that you are taking care. We could see some quarter-size hail with this. Keep in mind it's going to be moving closer to Janesville in the next couple of minutes and even further past that as well. Again, Janesville, Waterville, north of Waseca, southwest of Faribault. You need to be paying attention to this, making your way to your safe place. Again, lowest floor of the building, away from exterior walls, away from windows, away from doorways as well. This is very dangerous. A lot of lightning. We could be seeing some $50 to quarter size hail with this, and with very strong wind speeds as well. We could be seeing some debris in the air, so you definitely do not want to be outside. Don't be looking out a window. You need to be getting into your safe place. Put something sturdy over your head. Make sure you have some sturdy shoes on just in case, but at this time you need to be moving into your safe place for these areas. This is going to be in effect until 4 o'clock. It's possible we could see another warning issued as well. Again, tornado warning has been issued for those areas outlined in red. Quarter-size hail is possible with this as well. This is going to be moving northeast at 20 miles an hour. It is slightly slow moving, so we could be seeing some very intense rain for these areas. Again, you won't be able to see this funnel if you're going outside. Take your safe place. This is not the time to be looking at it. You need to be moving to your safe place at this time. Janesville, Waterville, Elysian, Blooming Grove, Morristown, Kilkenny, Cordova, all of these areas need to be moving to their safe place. Highway 13, anyone along Highway 13, Highway 60, that intersection, we are seeing this funnel cloud and tight rotation moving in that direction. You do not want to be caught without paying attention to this. Again, if we look at our velocity, the red is going away from that radar station, the green is going towards it. So we are seeing some rotation over Janesville. There apparently was a funnel cloud spotted. However, we have not yet confirmed that there was a tornado on the ground, but we did see that potential funnel cloud. You need to be moving into your safe place. Even if this tornado isn't necessarily on the ground quite yet, it can still be very dangerous. It can still kick up a lot of debris. You don't want to be caught outside with this storm. Again, we are seeing a lot of lightning. We could be seeing some hail, some rotation as well near the Janesville area, even Madison Lake, Elysian, Waterville. You all need to be really paying attention to this. Kilkenny, Shieldsville, Morristown, Le Center, Cordova, even Cleveland. Be making your way towards your safe place at this time. Again, your safe place is going to be the lowest level of your house, an interior room, so not a wall that on the other side of the wall is the outside. You're going to want to be on an interior room. Closets are a great option. A bathroom is a great option, even a hallway. If you're in an apartment building, get to the lowest floor of it. You're going to want to get under the stairs if possible, into a tighter hallway. If you're in a mobile home, you need to be making your way to a storm shelter. A mobile home is not going to be a safe place to be in a storm like this. So again, Janesville, Waterville, Elysian, Iosco, you need to be in your safe place at this time. A little bit further, Morristown, Cordova, Kilkenny, Shieldsville, Erin, you all should be making your way to your safe place in the next couple of minutes. It looks like that tornado warning was just updated. We can look at the new one that was just updated. Again, Janesville, Elysian, Waterville area. Again, moving northeast at 20 miles an hour, we could be seeing some quarter to $half size hail. Some spotters saw a funnel moving towards the ground. Again, those flying debris can be very dangerous. You don't want to be outside. Mobile homes can be damaged and destroyed with this. You're not going to want to be in a mobile home. If you are in a mobile or manufactured home, you want to be making your way towards a sturdy shelter. At this time, you want to be in a building, not in a mobile home or in a manufactured home. Again, Elysian, Waterville, Kilkenny, Morristown, Madison Lake, these areas all should be making their way towards their safe place at this time. We can zoom out, kind of recenter a little bit. As we can see, the majority of us are seeing calm weather. However, we are seeing this one system just to the east of Mankato, a tornado warning in effect for Janesville, Elysian, Iosco, Waterville, Morristown, even further out towards Kilkenny, Cordova, Montgomery, LaCenter, Shieldsville, further down, Lonsdale, New Prague. You're going to want to be making your way to that safe place. Call your friends, let them know that they need to be paying attention to this weather. This could be a very dangerous storm. It's moving northeast around 20 miles an hour. Again, make it into your safe place. Put something over your head, grab a helmet, grab some sturdy shoes, put a blanket or pillow on top of your head. You don't want to be hit with any debris. Now, a lot of times with these storms, we see it kicking up things such as branches and leaves and twigs and sometimes plywood, 2x4s, pieces of people's roofs, things like that, things that you don't want to get hit with. Those things can be moving at very high speeds across the region. You're not going to want to be outside or near any windows where this could affect you. Again, we do have this tornado warning in effect for some of Le Sueur and Waseca counties at this time. If you're in the path of this, you're going to want to be making your way towards your safe place. It looks like Le Sueur is actually not quite in this warning yet. It is still going to be for northwestern Waseca County, but keep in mind we could see this extended. Anywhere that we're seeing this dark red and dark orange color, you're not going to want to be outside in this. So this entire region, it looks like a new severe thunderstorm warning was just issued for some of this area in Le Sueur County. Again, we are watching this tornado warning that is in effect Janesville to Waterville, closer to LaCenter as well. Seeing Highway 13, anyone along there, Highway 16, especially the intersection of those two, you're going to be right in the track of this possible tornado. There was a funnel cloud spotted. We have yet to confirm if it has made it to the ground, but it could still be picking up a lot of debris. You don't want to be outside for this event. Again, Janesville to Waterville, further up Highway 13, LaCenter, closer to Highway 99 as well. This whole area, you need to be making your way to your safe place, interior room, lowest floor of the building. If you're in an apartment building, get to the lowest floor. Under a staircase is a great option. In a hallway is also a great option. Be grabbing your family. Again, this is not the time to go outside. We're seeing some very intense rainfall and intense wind. If you go outside, you're not going to be able to see this storm, so be making it to your safe place. It's always better safe than sorry. Again, if you're upstream of this event, keep an eye on it. Start to make your way towards your safe place at this time. Again, Waterville, LaCenter, even further up Cordova, that area, Highway 13. You're going to want to be making it to your safe place. Mobile homes, be making it into a storm shelter. Your mobile or manufactured home is not going to be a safe place for a storm like this. You need to be making it into a sturdy building. So if you're out in this area, make your way. If you have a local church, local store, anything like that, you're going to want to be making your way to that. You don't want to be caught in your mobile manufactured home when the storm makes its way up. Again, we are watching this storm. This rotation is going to be in this general area, a little north of Janesville, moving towards Waterville, and further northeast towards Highway 13, Highway 99 eventually as we get further in this area. Again, we do have severe thunderstorm warnings surrounding this, so even if you are technically outside of that tornado warning, you're not necessarily in a safe place. We could still be seeing some quarter to $half size hail with this, which is pretty significant. It could be doing damage to property and to you if you're caught outside with this. We're seeing some pretty strong wind gusts as well. Could be picking up debris, things like sticks and trees, parts of wood, parts of roofs, lots of things like that, things that can all be very damaging if they hit you, if you're not in a safe and sturdy place. Again, away from windows, lowest part of your house or your apartment building or any building that you're in, away from that exterior walls. So if you on the other side of your wall, if the outside is there, that's not where you're going to want to be. Interior room of your house is going to be the safest place for that. Again, if you are just joining us, we are tracking this tornado warning that is located east of Mankato in Waseca County and on the edge of Le County. North of Janesville, heading northeast into Waterville around 20 miles an hour. This is a relatively slow-moving storm, meaning that we could be seeing some very intense rainfall. We could be seeing hail with this event as well. So again, like I mentioned earlier, you won't be able to see it if you go outside. Don't go outside. Go into your safe place. Go into your shelter. Again, the lowest part of the building that you're in, your bottom floor of your house, a basement if you have it. If you don't have a basement, the lowest floor, the most interior room, away from windows. You don't want to be near windows or doors with this. So there could be debris flying. We're seeing some very high wind speeds with this event, and you don't want to be caught if any of that debris is flying around. Again, Janesville area to Waterville. Moving further northeast up Highway 13, Highway 39, or 99, excuse me, if you're anywhere in this area, or if you have friends or family in that area, give them a call, let them know that they need to be keeping an eye out on their weather radios, KEYC weather app, anything like that to make sure that they are keeping an eye on this storm. Again, we are still seeing the storm moving in this general direction. We're going to go back to the velocity and see if that rotation is still there. Again, we are still watching this tornado warning. Again, even if you are technically outside of this, you could still be very dangerous. We are still tracking a potential funnel cloud that was halfway towards the ground, and this is going to be in northwestern Waseca County, heading further into Le County. Again, Janesville, Waterville, Elysian, Morristown, Kilkenny, further up Shieldsville, Cordova, Erin, Montgomery, La Center, Lonsdale, Lanesburg. Keep an eye on this storm. It will be making your way here pretty soon in just a little bit. We are starting to see more storms popping up behind this as well. Mankato looks like they're going to be getting a couple more thunderstorms here soon, but our main focus is going to be on this tornado warning that is in effect. I'm going to switch this over to our velocity. We can see there's still some rotation northeast of Janesville, closer to Iosco, Elysian. We can see when we see those two colors right next to each other, that red and that green, that is indicating that we do have some rotation, especially in this area. So that is potentially where that possible funnel cloud or possible tornado could be. Our tornado warning is including these areas. Again, this will be moving this direction, Highway 60 going into Waterville, Highway 60 into Highway 13. Anyone in Waterville, you need to be making it into your safe place at this time. This will be making its way towards you in the next couple of minutes. We're going to switch this back over to that warning box. We can take a look and see if there's any hail reported quite yet. It looks like we could be seeing some hail in that same area outside of Janesville, Elysian. Let's see what the size is looking like on some of this. Looks like between Iosco and Elysian, we could be seeing hail about 3/4 of an inch, so that's about the size of a quarter or of a $half. As we go further out towards Washington, almost an inch size hail, so again, that's about quarter or $half sized hail. Very dangerous, could be doing some damage to property or to people, so you definitely do not want to be outside in this. So again, we are still watching this tornado warning near Janesville, Waterville, lesion. Moving in towards Iosco, we were looking at that area of rotation. It looks like it might be moving closer to Waterville at this time. Again, this is not something to be played with. You don't want to be outside during this. You should be making your way towards your safe place at this time. Again, Waseca counties, Iosco, Janesville. This is going to be technically expiring soon. We'll see in a little bit if they extend this or if they allow it to expire, but we are still seeing a potential funnel cloud in this area, some potential rotation. It's moving northeast around 20 miles an hour. Again, you're going to want to be in your safe place at this time. This is not something to be playing around with, looking at velocity. Again, the red is going to be moving away from that radar. That green is moving towards the radar. So when we see red and green right next to each other, like we are kind of near Iosco moving towards Waterville, that's how we know that there could potentially be some rotation out there. Like I mentioned, we'll switch it back to the Doppler radar. Again, it looks like that tornado warning has expired, but definitely keep an eye on this. You're going to want to remain in shelter and keeping an eye on this. We're still seeing some very intense lightning, and we are still seeing some severe thunderstorm warnings. But since that tornado warning has expired, I will send it back to programming, and we will be providing plenty of updates as we see fit on our app and on social media and on our website as well. So stay safe, keep an eye on this, but let's be sending it back to programming at this time.